Hello and welcome to Decentralized Health Administration at the Eureka channel. At the Eureka channel is where we bring you critical technical knowledge about creating perfect conditions for much needed revolution in the health industry. Under these conditions, universal health access will be possible. Everyone in the world, including you and your loved ones, will have access to best health services available. Health for everyone will be of the highest quality there is in the world. You better believe it. And it will be affordable by all. My name is Dr. Masharia Waringi. I come to you from Eureka Project located at 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 37 degrees east of the central meridian. That's marked right in the southwest suburbs of Nairobi. Today, I have great things to discuss with you, and I want us to discuss about JKUATES Inspo flower. JKUATES Inspo flower for live mothers and live babies. Now the question is, how does Inspo JKUATES Inspo flower connect with live mothers, live babies? Now today is when you're gonna learn the connection. Inspo flower, it's a healthy, tasty, and all natural instant porridge flour made by Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology Enterprises. That's what we call JKUATES. And here I've got a sample. JKUATES in am I holding it upside down? Okay. Inspo. Instant porridge is Inspo flour. It's for cooking porridge. An instant where you don't need to have um, or you don't need to boil it. All you need is to have hot water. Possible. Let's see how this thing is made. In order for to make your Inspo flour, instant porridge flour, just add hot water, stir and drink. Just add hot water, stir and drink. So you need to have fire. Okay. If of course it's very important to boil the water here in Kenya so that you don't swallow parasites and bacteria and viruses. The water is not treated. So boil the water first and then you pour. Instructions for creating is how much. Very straightforward. Pour a full spoon of this flour, or maybe you like, and then pour hot water. Then you're good to go. That's it. Inspo flour. That's what instant porridge flour. Why are we talking about instant porridge flour? Well, we'll give you that in a minute, but let's go back to the basics. First of all, this information is accepted from Decentralized Health Administration textbook under development by Susan Nyambura Jagona in Eureka Research and Development Team, including Naomi Ng'endo-Thotho, Winfred Mule, Albert Ndiani, Anne Mashari, and Frida Butale, and from the proceedings of World Eureka Ambassador Program Team, including Purity Mudhua, Wahito Washira, Grace Gishura, Naomi Ng'endo-Thotho, Winfred Mule, Abed Ndiani, Anne Mashari, Frida Butale, Barbara Kimani, and Betty Wajiro Washira. So the basics about Eureka. You know what is Eureka project created for? What does it strive to do? Eureka project strives to solve three fundamental problems of health production in the world. Let's say in Africa, this is why we have huge health problems. Number one is lack of access to health services. Number two is poor quality of medical services. And number three, high cost of medical services in most of the world. Lack of access to health services occurs when people do not have money to go to hospital. Lack of access also occurs where there are no hospitals to go to. Poor quality of medical services occurs when good knowledge to deal with medical problems is scarce, and high cost of medical services in most of the world occur when manufacturing of products that could be used to improve health is stifled. We solve the problem of access due to lack of money by creating SokoJanja.com. SokoJanja is an online retail store where you can find these products from JKUAT. In an online retail store where you can sell what you have produced to increase your earning power. Money in your pocket means realized access to health. Eureka clinics and hospitals projects ensure physical access to health services. Eureka Science and Technology Parks create places for translation and commercialization of new and relevant knowledge, ensuring best quality of medical services in the world. Eureka Biomedical Industrial City promotes local manufacturing of biomedical products, reducing the cost of medicines and medical devices and health services in general, making health affordable. Ubricoin, the cryptocurrency for universal health access, accelerates health production in Eureka ecosystem. You can support universal health access by getting and adding Ubricoin to your portfolio of cryptos, or by getting equity in the Eureka project. Get involved. Do not sit in the sidelines of health. Buy and hold at least $10 worth of UBN each and every day, and you will be supporting the most important, biggest grassroots revolution for creating health for everyone in the world. You can get even more involved by joining World Ubiquitous Ambassador Program, where you gain deeper knowledge about Ubica projects and continually share that knowledge with people in your circle of influence. As an ambassador, you'll be the bridge between Ubicoin, Ubica, Sokojanja, and the people in the world. So to increase your knowledge on blockchain, cryptocurrencies, in health, take a course at the Academy of Cooperative Society of Ubricans. For inquiries on how to enroll for courses, write to info@ubrica.com. Now, if you like what is going on, hit the like button to cement your support, cement universal health access, support universal health access. Also, hit the bell button so you can subscribe to receive notifications or participate in the chat, ask questions, share your views on how we can decentralize knowledge in health and medicine. All right, today, what's the news today? It's not news at all that at Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, we have an enterprise development program, which is what you would call a University Science and Technology Park. Jomo Kenyatta's University of Agriculture and Technology, University Science and Technology Park is known as JKUAT Enterprises or JKUATES. So today we speak about Inspo Inspo flour, that instant porridge flour for live mothers and live babies. Campaign, of course, live mothers, live babies. We said that Live Mothers, Live Babies, a campaign for creating awareness about health outcomes of economically deprived women and their children. Keep that in mind, economically deprived women and their children. We have said before that economic development is the greatest cause of improvement in health. We also know that the opposite is also true, that economic deprivation is the greatest cause of worsening of health among humans. Economic deprivation is what is known as poverty. Poverty occurs when a human being cannot find market to sell what he or she produces. Producers of farm highly nutritious farm produce. Producers let's say producers of highly nutritious farm produce such as sorghum, millets, amaranth, that is terere, do not have anywhere to sell their produce. They experience almost maybe somewhere between 80 and 90% of post-harvest loss and eventually end up without money. So what are we saying? In spite of great production of nutritious foods, it's highly nutritious foods such as sorghum, millet, amaranth, and such highly nutritious grains. Now, we're not talking about corn, wheat, or wheat here. We're talking about highly nutritious food, superfoods of superfood class, such as sorghum, millet, amaranth, and the like. Farmers or farm producers, they experience almost 90% post-harvest loss. So whatever finds its way to the market is 10% or so. That is not good because people end up without money. Of course, there's so many. They are called subsistence croppers, but then they grow the stuff, but no one comes to get it. Nobody comes to collect it because a lot of people don't even know that amaranth is a superfood. If you went to Molo in Midwest Kenya, you'd say Midwest Kenya, that's in Nakuru County. You find a lot of amaranth there, but it's just it's gonna rot. No one does anything with it. Even Laikipia and Kirinyaga. So all this superfood cannot find anywhere, any market to go to. And now, in spite of that nutritional value, they don't. So then the families end up being malnourished because of extreme loss, and they don't have money. Without money, as we said last week, families do not have enough to eat. Malnutrition sets in. Malnourished women can barely take pregnancy to term. If they do, they will die during labor. If born, the baby is too weak to survive. Maternal death and infant mortality and death of children under 5 is the highest in the world. See, that is the problem. Now, to overcome this problem, Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology created JKUAT Enterprises. We're seeing now JKUAT Enterprises. We see now JKUAT Enterprises coming to intervene in health problems of the people because it can take these products of the farm and enhance their value, improve value. So JKUAT Enterprise that occupies the Science and Technology Park in JKUAT, located on the western side of main campus in Georgia. The job of JKUATES is to educate people about practical ways of adding value to local farm produce. JKUATES has built several food processing facilities. I would encourage you to visit the JKUATES. Strongly encourage you to visit so you know what's going on. Particularly everyone living in Kenya and is able to travel to JKUAT and say you want to see the JKUATES, so you can understand what products you can take there if they're taking. Now we can work on this and what products you can buy there. JKUATES also has a, a retail store, small retail store where you can buy the things that they produce there. Now you find they have several food processing factories, including a dairy processing factory or facility that makes yogurt and other dairy products, a noodle making facility, noodles, like Chinese noodles, and fruit processing facility, and many, many more. But today, I want to focus on instant porridge flour. This one, instant porridge flour. The instant porridge flour processing facility manufactures Inspo, INSPO flour. That's instant porridge. Okay. Inspo flour. Let's talk about Inspo flour. Inspo flour is healthy and tasty instant porridge flour containing no additives, no preservatives, a combination of highly nutritious grains such as sorghum, millet, amaranth, and any superfood seeds if you want in any assortment you like. Inspo flour is a superfood. The grain combination is rich in fiber and protein as well as many, many important micronutrients. In particular, this ISPO is a good source of manganese, magnesium, phosphorus, and iron. Go check on the internet what is the job of manganese, magnesium, phosphorus, and iron in your body, in the body of a small baby, in the body of a pregnant woman. You know, this is now you want to discover that yourself. I want you to give your homework. What does the what's the uses of manganese, magnesium, phosphorus, and iron in your body? Now, this flour is easy to preserve because first of all, it's already fully cooked by the machine that manufactures it. Fully cooked. It does not need refrigeration, so it can be taken anywhere on this part of the earth, uh, and it won't go bad. This flour is good for pregnant women and for weaning children from breastfeeding. It's also great for a malnourished adult living in hardship areas, particularly it's been served in refugee camps and such places, and it's highly nutritious, so someone doesn't go into nutritional imbalance or malnutrition or nutritional deficiency. And it's good for the elderly as well, and people who have difficulty swallowing solids. Because old people at one point they stop eating well, then give them some nice porridge. Yeah, nice porridge, instant flour. It's very, very exciting. So JKUATES is a boon to the society. You say it's a boon. It's a big benefit to the society. We really thank JKUAT for creating this innovative enterprise that will bring a lot of benefit. Now, who will benefit from JKUATES? JKUATES benefits many people who are stakeholders of health and human development. Number one, all the farm producers who will now find market for their grains. Grains can bring a lot of money. First of all, grains bring a lot of health. Grain bring a lot of health. Because that they have vitamins, they have antioxidants, anti-inflammatories. This is why they're called a superfood. If you just eat grains, you're not going to go wrong. And your body will be strong because they have all these things that protect you from attack by diseases. Grains protect you from attack by bacteria, viruses, fungi, cancer, you know. So the they strengthen your immune system. They fortify your joints. So you even arthritis disappear, heart diseases. So it's very this uji or this porridge will do you a lot of good. So this product is pre-cooked. That's all it says. It's already pre-cooked. You don't have to cook it. All you need to do is add 6 heaped teaspoons, or according to your preference, to a mug, add boiling water, stir and drink. That's it. Simple as that. This food is very. This one is very also very very important for export. So if you're in the United States and you want porridge for your household, order JQuad S Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology Enterprises, Inspo flour. Okay, so you find it on sokojaja.com. So then we can organize how it can be delivered to you. So who else benefits? We said they are farm producers, people who are going to be selling these grains to JKUATES. Of course, we have to arrange this so that if you first of all make a lot of orders so that we get to know how much the demand is for this. Also from JKUATES, from Kenya, you can get those other grains like what? Like uh, like peas. I don't even know how they are called in English, but we'll figure it out. Tomorrow we'll talk more about the other products you get. This particular product, I want us to make sure that you get it and you understand. Is instant flour, highly nutritious. It has one serving has got 57 calories, 1.8 grams of protein, total fat of 0.75 grams, carbohydrates 11.63 grams, fiber 0.8 grams, vitamin A 20% of required dietary intake, vitamin B6 20% of required dietary intake, calcium 35%, thiamine 40%, riboflavin 40%, niacin 40%, folate 6%, and many more. We talked about magnesium, phosphorus, and the like. Yeah. Now, women who will have cash to buy necessities of life, to support pregnancy, and feed their children will find JKUATES very beneficial. Why? Because they'll be paid for their grains, and they're paid either in cash or in UBN. And when they get money, they can go shopping for other things. Students of JKUAT who will learn how to add value to food practically at the JKUATES Science and Technology Park, that students are going to be very happy. Of course, that depends on your shopping. Shop at JKUATES, shop buy all the JKUATES products from sokojanja.com, and you will be putting money in the university, which will now in turn have money for the students who will come there to the science park to learn practical things about how to add value for food in the nation. And of course, what will happen when they go home, they'll build similar factory for themselves. Okay, that's very important. What about the teaching and research staff? JKUAT teaching and research staff will benefit because they have a place to translate and commercialize ideas issuing from the academic research. Right now, a lot of the academic research in the universities goes to waste. Let's say if you went to some libraries in the universities are huge wastelands of dissertations and theses that has a lot of interesting stuff, but they cannot be translated because there's no science and technology park like JKUATES. Now you'll find that JKUATES teaching and research staff are going to be very lucky because they have a place to translate and commercialize ideas issuing from their academic research. That's very important. What about the people? Local mwananchi people, they will receive university level quality products. That means people like you and me. Now, instead of having just mashed up products made in the down the alley, we have very well researched products that have got great value, such as this one from JKUAT, and they will do what? We are sure that the university is not going to release unadulterated products to the people. So people can trust the university. That's why they send their children to go and get the best education. And so that for us as ordinary people, which we are looking up to JKUATES to continue working. And of course, we have to support JKUATES by buying the stuff they produce there, buying the things they are producing at JKUATES. Okay, the nation itself, our nation, will benefit from increased gross domestic products per capita. That means if we put money in everybody's pocket, by look at that value chain, the farmer brings the grains are crushed, and then they're sold as flour. The farm make money, and so the success of JKUATES will result in general increase in happiness index in Kenya, much improved health outcomes of life, and quality adjusted life years. So what I would say, buy Inspo flour, buy JKUATES Inspo flour and Sokojanja. You'll be putting money in the products pockets of hundreds of thousands of impoverished people plagued by extreme poverty, extreme maternal death, and even worse, infant childhood death. infant and childhood death. So let us save lives of humans. This is how JKUATES connects directly with live mothers, live babies. You understand now? That's how JKUATES connects directly with live mothers, live babies. And of course, we shall be discussing all these issues about what's going on in JKUATES. Great stuff. What you have seen today is Inspo flour. This is a superfood. It has no additives, no preservatives. It just sorghum, millet, and you can have it done according to your specification. They can create any grain combination for you, so that if you wanted to have millet, you wanted to have amaranth, whatever you want, it can be created for your market, right? And I would strongly encourage you, because there are people who are going into starvation in Kenya right now. This product could be delivered to them right now. But who is going to take it there? Who is going to take Inspo flour to the Northern Frontier District in Kenya, where people are starving to death? Now that's your challenge. Thank you. Finally, let's go back to the basics. We say that Eureka Project strives to solve three fundamental problems of health production in the world: the lack of access to health services, poor quality of medical services, and high cost of medical services. We solve the problem of access due to lack of money by creating SokoJanja.com. SokoJanja is an online retail store where you can get Insta flow, and you can also sell what you have produced. You can sell what, not only can you buy this, you can sell what you produce to increase your earning power. We said money in your pocket means realized access to health. Eureka clinics and hospitals projects ensure physical access to health services. Eureka Science and Technology Parks create places for translation and commercialization of new and relevant knowledge, ensuring the best quality of medical services. Eureka Biomedical Industry City promotes local manufacturing of biomedical products, reducing cost of medicines and medical devices and health services in general, making health affordable. Ubricoin, so we've been talking about. Now, specifically for the science and technology parks such as this one, we have set aside 3.02 billion UBN or Ubricoin. Those Ubricoins shall be added to programs like this one that is creating value from local products. So this is what we are looking for: joint partnership where we could be investing substantial amount of UBN, so that we can actually eventually get universal health access for everyone. Okay, and we put Inspo Flour and such innovative products into the ecosystem. So Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, as you know. You can support universal health access by getting and adding Ubricoin to your portfolio of cryptos and getting equity in the Ubrica project. Get involved. Do not sit on the sidelines of health. Buy Ubricoin and hold $10 worth of UBN each and every day, and you'll be supporting the most important grassroots revolution for creating health for everyone in the world. Right now is the time to buy Ubricoin, because if you go to the exchanges, you find there are people who are in a big hurry to sell their Ubricoin. Go there and buy as many as possible for yourself. You can get even more involved by joining World Ubricoin Ambassador Program, where you gain deeper knowledge about Ubrica project. Continue to share that knowledge with people in your circle of influence. As an ambassador, you will be the bridge between Ubricoin, Ubrica, Sokojanja, and the people in the world. Now, to increase your knowledge about blockchain and cryptocurrencies in health, take a course at the Academy of Cooperative Society of Ubricas. For inquiries about how to enroll, write to info@ubrica.com or call +254 755 844017 +254 755 844017. Thank you so much for watching the stream today, and let's say that it's been a pleasure having you, and goodbye.